Hey guys, it's me again. Gonna make another video here. This is something I'm pretty excited about. I placed an order about 4 or 5 weeks ago with ZPacks for a Hexanet for my Solo Plus tarp. This is my Cuban fiber Solo Plus tarp. As some of you may remember, I used to have the Solo Plus tent. Long story short, I sold it, ended up buying the tarp, and I decided to go ahead and get the Hexanet. Now I will say that the Hexanets used to be available where you could just click on the ZPacks site and you know, it was right there. However, the Hexanets aren't just up on the site anymore. I actually had to contact Joe and talk with him, and he made me up another one. I'm not real sure how Joe's going to move forward with these. So if you're interested in one of these, the best thing I can tell you is to just get in contact with Joe and take it from there. But anyway, this is the system that I'm going to try to use. He made one the other day. He told me about it. He sent it out to me. I'm going to check it out and see what I think about it. But anyway, pretty excited. So I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to set it up. Of course, I'm going to weigh it before I take it outside. And we're just going to check it out and see what I think about it. Anyway, EDC for today is still my paramilitary 2. I still love this knife. Probably shouldn't use this actually to open this. I don't want to cut the contents, because that would just suck. So we'll just kind of rip into it like a caveman. Alright, and this is actually a tent pole stuff sack that I ordered from him. So that's not the point of this video though. Let's see here. And that's just my receipt for the Hexanet, or for the Hexanet. But anyway, so here it is. Real quick, I'm just going to put it on the scale and weigh it here. I know what this weighs already, at least I believe I know what it weighs. Let's see. Looks like it's coming in at 9 ounces on mine. It's fluctuating between 8.9 and 9 ounces. Also, like I said, this is my the tarp that goes with it, so we'll just go ahead and throw this on here. It comes to 15.9 ounces. Here's my stakes. Throw that on there. 18.2 ounces for everything. So actually this is about the same weight as the tent that I have with my Cuban fiber floor and the mesh floor attached to it. And I'm going to assume that there's nothing else in here other than what I need to actually pitch this. So without chatting in here, well, I do want to say one thing real quick. He did change up the design on this just a little bit. The old ones were made, the first ones that he used to have them listed on the site, those were made to actually clip into the 5 tie-outs that were located at each corner of the Hexanet. This one is a little bit different. He's designed this one to where I actually need to stake down, I think, at least the 4 corners. I'm not sure about the 5th corner in the middle. I'll see that whenever I get it up. But as far as I understand, I'm supposed to just stake these out. So that will require me to carry 4 extra stakes. However, the good thing about it is it should keep the mesh, it should keep it just a little bit tighter so it's not sagging quite as much. But we'll check it out. So I'm going to get outside and I'm going to set this up. Okay guys, so I'm out here, I'm going to set this up. I want to say the first off, let me apologize. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of traffic on this road while I'm trying to do this video, so you're probably going to hear a lot of traffic like in many of my videos, so I apologize for that right off the top of my video. But anyway, I want to say I've never set one of these up, so I got to thinking about it, and I'm wanting to use one trekking pole, of course, to set this up just like you would the Solo Plus tarp. However, what I started thinking about while I was coming out here was, do I always have to set up the inner first? And I think I might have to do that. So that could be one bad thing maybe if I do have to set this up before I set up my tarp, because just with any other double wall tent, if you always have to set up the inner first, and if it's raining, then that means the inside's going to get wet. So that's something I might have to see about. I may, also while I'm doing this video, I may speed it up. Then again, if I feel like talking while I'm doing it, I may just let it go at regular time. So this has the potential to be a really long video. So for those of you that don't like my videos that are really long, I might want to go ahead and turn it off. For those of you who don't mind, stay tuned. Okay, so there you go. You can see a little bit bigger picture. Here it is looking at it from the side. And that is my the new small Thermarest Z light, not Z light, Pro Light 3. So there you go. I'm gonna crawl in this thing. Actually, what I'm gonna do real quick, I think I'm gonna readjust that top pole. Well, let me just see how it is like that. I think that's gonna be one way to get more room out of it, is to readjust the top pole. Now, I will say that talking with Joe, one thing I may do is buy some of the patches, and I may actually attach patches to the netting so that it would actually attach to the inside of the tarp if I feel like I need a little more room. I will say also that's one reason I bought that smaller, shorter, thinner sleeping pad, was to use with shelters like this that may not have just a ton of room. So I'm gonna crawl in there and check it out. Okay, so I set it up just a little bit taller. Looks like it may have increased the room just a little bit. Okay, give you a little bit closer look. You can see how high it is there off the ground. What is interesting is kind of hard to see it, but the inner actually doesn't come out to that 5th point. It's just boxed at the 4 corners. That does take away a little bit of interior room, but at the same time I think it might help to get a little bit tighter pitch. And I don't know if you can see any of that in there. See, how well it is. There you go. You can see there's room back there. The only place it's touching at the moment is right back there. And that's because it looks like my tarp is actually, it's just not completely centered. But that would be perfectly acceptable to me, I think. For cooler weather where I wasn't really expecting bad rains, I think this will work out pretty good. Okay guys, it's probably been a long video. Sorry about that. Most of you that watch my videos though, probably alright with that. Understand that's the way it is. But anyway guys, this is the, like I said, the Solo Plus Hexanet ender. Gives this a combined weight of 18.2 ounces. Now I will say that that's only with 10 steaks. And if I was going to guy out everything, I would need at least 14 steaks. However, unless I was just expecting some bad weather or something like that, I wouldn't need to guy out all the steaks on the tarp. I would just guy out the 6 that I have now. And then of course just use the other 4 on the staking the ground down to the Solo Plus Hexanet. Sorry guys, I'm at a loss for words. But anyway, so far I think I like it. I am going to tweak it just a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to, there's a lot of bugs in here. I'm going to add a little piece of shock cord up there where the cuff and the tent is. That way I'll have a little bit of give up there instead of down here. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just going to play with it some. I'm off for the weekend. I am on call. I don't know how it's going to go. Some of the clouds up there look like they may be rain clouds. I don't know, but as hot as it is, I don't know if I'll be sleeping out here in it anyway. It's just super hot. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to post them down below. You know, I'll answer them if I can, or maybe direct you to someone else that can answer them if I can't, or reply to any of your comments. And guys, I just appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.